first time in 2 decades. Start there, just the significance of y'all and what y'all are building and what tonight means.
Man, it's really special. None of these kids were born the last time, they went. And I remember when they went. I was at Redemptress at the time, and the district was, we had a 3-way tie for the title. It was Istrouma, Redemptress, and East Ascension. That's when Big Dorsey and those guys played. And Istrouma lost to Neville in the quarters. And we beat EA in a rematch. They had beaten us. So that was some good football back then. But I'm just proud. It's important for our community, important for our school, and especially those young men. Very happy for them.
Y'all were able to come out tonight and jump on them and hit some big plays that they didn't really have an answer for, and were able to play from in front. How big was that against, especially the way that they try to play, for y'all to be able to be up early?
It's really big because, they do what they do, and they do it really well. They've done it all year. My concern was that they would eat a tremendous amount of clock and that our possessions would be very precious. That I felt we better score when we get the ball. And we built that lead, and that's critical against a team like that because they're not built to come back quickly, and that was our game plan, was to get a lead. No, theirs was to clock control.
And then defensively, y'all got off the field on 5 or 6 fourth down. So in timely plays, y'all's defense stepped up and held them and got the ball right back to.
Yeah, Coach Mack's our DC, and what they do really well, and it takes some eye discipline, to play that. And our kids really did. They did a really good job of being where they were supposed to be.
Coach, what's your thoughts of the second half? I know there's some things that you probably didn't have. What you can take from it that you can probably work on and maybe get into things hopefully into next week?
I just think not getting lackadaisical and ball security. We had 4 turnovers tonight. We had a touchdown called back tonight. And as you advance, that will catch up to you quick. It was only because we had the big lead that it didn't hurt us or cripple us tonight. But those are the things we want to talk about, is keep that focus intact.
What are your thoughts of, so far, so much you have done in your career, many hats for you and everything else. How you mark this one, your third school, taking it to the state quarterfinal?
It's up there for sure, especially with these kids. Our school is in a very downtrodden, trauma-filled, blighted, full of despair part of town. There's not a lot for these kids over there. It's pretty much this. And that's what makes it special, to be a part of taking people they haven't to a place they've never been before.
And Kyrie Paul had a big game, over 100 in the first half. Talk to me about his night.
He was outstanding. He's been nursing a growing injury for about 5 weeks now. And we gave him 1 carry in the second half. And, he was available if we needed, but we just felt, we felt in control, and we didn't want him to, to hurt it any further. So we kind of put him on ice there. But he had a great night.
Right on. And then the trick play, talk to me about that. I believe it was a 10-6 there on the big one.
Yeah, that was a big hit. We call that play the crocodile.
All right.
We got that from Bobby Bowden in Florida State in the 80s. And they ran it against Florida, okay? And they called it the crocodile. And my OC put it in this week. And when we got the turnover on downs, I told him, pull it out, let's roll. And it was beautiful. They did a good job.